Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Tris Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind we are reading collective energies. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to our new subscribers. Welcome to our day ones, and welcome to everyone in between. We really are grateful to be here, to be this channel for you. Again, keeping in mind we're reading collective energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We are just a reflection for you for observation. Whatever you choose to do is totally up to you. You have free will at the end of the day, and you always will, my lovies. Let's get started right away by honoring and thanking. Oh, the name Bianca is coming in. Oh, the name Geraldine is also coming in. There was another name that came in earlier today for you. It'll come back. Grecia, no, not Grecia, but Grecia for some, Gretchen for some. The name Jacob, the name Janan or something like that. O'Cannon or O'Brien. But we are so thankful to be here to honor our collective energies. We're going to start by honoring my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. My lovies, somebody, Rebecca, Veronica, Joseph, or Joey. The name Carlo came in today as well. That name's been very present, or Carlos for some, or Carlo, the name Carly, the name Kenneth, the name Kevin, the name Jacob, the name Jose, the name Josiah, Lee or Leon. I'm getting the name Oscar. I am getting Oscar de la Renta. For some of you, Oscar de la Renta could be significant for some. But earlier today, someone really, I'm getting Thomas or Thomasville. I'm getting Thomasville bagels or Thomasville English muffins. But someone commented, so I wanted to address a few comments. Someone commented that they would like to get to know me more. I've had a couple of comments like that or along those lines. So I would be happy. I'm actually, so when I worked for GoFundMe, it was really curious because they gave us, they remind me of Oracle cards, and they have they're like introduction cards. So I said, we'll work with these for, I guess, if whatever spirit wants us to share about me, I'll share with you, but we'll get them from this. And then we'll see how that flows. For some, how do we do this? The name Summer is coming in for some. The name Summer. Folsom, like Folsom or something along those lines. It's almost like a street or a town. Here we go. This name Theodore for some comes in very quickly. Theodore is coming in very quickly. Something's coming in very quickly that has to do with Theodore. Or Roosevelt. I'm getting Avenida de something, like Avenida de las Americas. For some of you, that's in the Dominican, but I know they have an Avenida de las Americas in Mexico too. For some of you can be going to a tropical place, but I'm getting la Avenida de las Americas. Bueno, on y va. To mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, Te Papalegba, Te Elegua, Te Elegua, Te Elegua, Tu Oshun, Tu Oshun, Tu Oshun, Te la Santa Muerte, Te la Santa Muerte, Te la Santa Muerte, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and mercy, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and courage. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you, Jesus. With all of that background sound, we picked a place, my lovies. Today we picked a place. We're reading for you, my lovies. You know that it's true. We're reading for Gregorian, February 23rd, 2024. Keeping in mind that we're reading for whenever spirit needs us. Here we go with the boat shoes. For some of you, boat shoes. Okay, boatsters. I am getting the Norwegian. Here we go with this Norwegian energy. For some of you, the Norwegian cruise liner. But I am getting not the Norwegian Sea, but maybe for some of you, the Norwegian Sea. It is coming in as the Norwegian Sea. So for some of you, the Norwegian Sea. But I am getting those ships and people working. For some of you, someone could be a fisherman, or someone comes from a family of fishermen, because I am seeing like those, you know, when they go out in those boats to fish, but maybe someone had they would go in, not a big I'm getting the big rigs for some. Someone can come from a family of sailors, or people that have spent maritime law, or have spent a lot of time out in the ocean. That's pretty cool, because I'm getting like fishing on those fishing nets, and it's like, you know what I'm getting? You know what Spirit's showing us? The scene in Forrest Gump. For some of you, someone has a long beard. And big hair. Remember when Forrest Gump, Bubba Gump Shrimp? Remember that Bubba Gump Shrimp could be significant for some, or the restaurant, or Forrest Gump could be significant. That movie could have really marked you. For some of you, someone really likes fishing though, like deep sea fishing, which is so cool. I've never really deep sea fished. When I was a child, we would go to the rocks and we would fish off the shore, but never really fished out in the sea. But that's so cool, my lovies. And it's like big net fishing, and I'm saying with their little boots on their little ship and stuff. That's cute. Anyways, that's coming in for some of you that those videos though have been present of the Bering Sea and watching how the Bering Sea is really dangerous. That could be significant. It's been very present for somebody really likes that. But 23 energy is 5 energy in numerology. 5 energy is artistic expression, liberation. 5 energy invites you. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Taurus, higher level commitments, higher level engagements. For some of you, you could be attending church. You could be going to a medical institution. For some of you, you could be in prayer and some type of meditation over this Venus day with Venus energy. For some of you, you could be doing something nice with your mama. We did see that. For some of you, you have some type of ritual that you do with your mama, or you've recently picked up a ritual that you do with your mama that has to do with either some type of meditation practice or yogic practice or religious practice, but you're going to be doing that, and that's really sweet. Venus energy is all about nurturing oneself, about the beauty in life, about Empress energy. And now, since I've bought this dress, it reminds me of sometimes the Empress is shown with a dress like this, and it kind of reminds me of the Empress, so I really like this dress. For some of you, you could be dressing up. You could be liking what you're wearing. It's something simple and clean, but yet very beautiful, and there's some sensuality to that. For some of you, you could be going out on a date. We did say that date night is in your field. For some, you could be doing something lovely. You could be doing, for some of you, you could be going somewhere somewhere special with your significant other. And for some of you, you could be going somewhere special with your brother. For some of you, you are a twin or someone's a twin in your field. And for some of you, I'm getting fraternal twins. So for some of you, twins could be significant. You could be spending time with fraternal twins, or you are a twin and you're spending time with your twin brother. I am getting a twin brother. I am seeing a brother and a sister, but take that how it resonates. But for some of you, could be spending time with your siblings and you're in very loving energy. 23 energy is all about artsy fartsy stuff. It allows you to see time as art, to paint life with your beauty. Everybody has their beauty, and for some of you, you're going to be showing your beauty in one way or another, doing something in the community, maybe doing something that reinforces a belief system for you, because Taurus energy is very present. For some of you, you could actually be dealing with a Taurus, or you could be looking forward to Taurus season, which would be late April into early May. And to your dismay, something about befuddled. But we're going to go and something about the muggles. An idiot savant was present in your field. I didn't want to look at it because I don't want it to influence me right away. Describe. But an idiot savant was present in your field. So for some of you, an idiot savant could be significant. Even the fact that we're going to share this, I'm sure it's going to tie into your context as well. 11:20 on the clock. 11:20. If you multiply, technically that's 2-2 energy. You could be seeing a lot of 2-2 or 2-2-2. The number 85 could be significant. 1985 could be significant. But 8 and 5 is 13 energy, death, and energy of endings, of liberation, of transformation. A Leo could be significant with that 8 energy as well. Strength energy, having the strength to go through some type of ending when it comes to a religious situation or something. For some of you, that cremation energy has been very present. For some of you, you may need to attend a funeral, and you have to have strength to go through that, because there's going to be, I'm getting that 8 and 5 as an 8. Death. A death sentence for some. A death sentence is coming in. Take that how it resonates. But something about purgatory, something about pejorative. But there's something about peroria, something like that. Peroria. I know there are towns called Peroria. Peroria. 8 is strength. 5 is a hierophant, the higher level commitment, a higher level engagement, a powerful person in an organization that governs belief. And then you add that together is 13 energy, which is death energy, an ending of a situation, a transformation of a situation. For some of you, you could be learning that a higher up is fired, like a CEO or a boss or a VIP or a VP for some, or a VIP for others, or someone that like to buy VIP, this VIP, that. But for energy, it's in an emperor, it's in an organization. For some of you, there could be an issue with a bigwig or an issue with an organization. Someone's an organ donor. For some of you, there could be an issue with an organ donor. Anyways. All right, Spirit wants us to oh, this is what you want to know, my lovies. Okay, we knew we were going to have to tweak them a little bit. So the question is, for some of you, you may be, okay, there's a reason for everything, because with that Emperor energy, I'm getting it in a work situation or an organization. What drew you to working at GoFundMe? What drew you to working at GoFundMe? What drew you to working at GoFundMe? GrowFundMe. What drew you to working? Okay, so for me, again, it's related to this. So what drew me to doing this work? What drew me to doing this work? I don't want to cry, my lovies. For some of you, you're going to be learning. I don't think I'm crying. Everything is coming in for a reason, my lovies. You're going to be learning something like that's going to shock you in an organization. Because someone's either a big, like a bigwig, like someone you wouldn't have expected to be fired or lose their job, and someone's going to lose their mind. And they may even, I don't know, there's an issue in an organization for some. You may find out some stuff. But what drew me to doing this work? So for me, I didn't really have a choice, my lovies. I I didn't really have a choice. It's a purpose that's bigger than me. Um when I was younger, I've always had the gift. I've always had the gift. I've always been able to prophesize things. I've always had visions, dreams, premonitions, what people call premonitions, feelings, intuitions about things, being able to scope out something and just, what's funny? When I was a child, oh my gosh, somebody owes you money, my lovies. When I was a child, I would look at people. This was an exercise I would do as a child, like a single digit child. I would look at people and I would say what they were about to say in my mind. This was a practice I would have as a child. I would say what they were about to say in my mind. And I would have other practices. For example, Spirit's giving us how Spirit would have us pay attention to the vehicles that were driving on the street. And like I would be at an angle where I couldn't see the vehicles that were coming. But I was on a, I would sit like in a place wherever, and I would just stand there not stand there. I would sit there watching the vehicles come, and I would say, okay, a red one's about to come. And a red one would show up. A blue one's about to come, and a blue one would show up. A white one's about to come, and a white one would show up. Everything is coming in for a reason. And Spirit would have us do these types of exercises. When I would hear people speak, I'm like, okay, I wouldn't even think too much about what they were saying. I would just have their script in my mind. I would do this all the time. So for me, I've always had the gift. People's feelings, people's intentions, people's emotions, their thoughts. I've always had the gift. So the tarot always called me. When I was 18, I finally went to see somebody outside of my family. And it's funny because my family members had such a hold on my energy that my father and my brother went to Haiti to get some work done. And of course, and they told me, you want to see a reader. And I was like, yeah. They were like, you went 3 times to that reader. And I'm like, yeah, I did. And they're like, okay. Like they had like an obsession and a stalking of my energy. And it was curious, and they knew I had the gift. My family has different gifts as well, and they work with different practitioners for different reasons. For example, we were well, not me, but like my mother and my aunt, they were involved in rituals to try to get my dad a lower sentence when it came to into his he had to serve a bid. And they did some work to try to get a lower sentence for him and all these types of stuff. So, well, it's always been around. My grandmother's done all types of rituals. My grandparents were involved in the church. My grandparents from my father's side. Yeah, them too in other ways, though. My grandparents from my mother's side, though, they were really like earnestly involved in the church, and just the way that they went about their spiritual practices, I felt they did it in a more honorable way. So they really had a huge influence on me, and especially because I got to live with them for about a year or so when I was 13 in the Dominican Republic. And I spent a lot of time going to church with them, in prayer with them, and I really enjoyed that experience. But I always knew I wanted to go and work for Verizon. And so I went to work for Verizon after I graduated high school. And I had like a couple of odd jobs right after high school, and then voila, I went to work for Verizon, and I was there for a while, and my goal was to climb the corporate ladder and get promoted and be very well trained and get a lot of my schooling paid for, and I did all of that. And then I'm like, I feel like there's more to life, and Spirit brought us to leave that, and Spirit brought us to travel, to study different systems, spiritual systems, really just become well versed in experience. not necessarily my schooling, even though my schooling did help, because then that's when I chose to go back to school. I'm like, I've always wanted to really finish, but I was in my business degree at the time, and I'm like, I feel like I know a lot of this already, so why would I pay for a degree in business when, I can try something else? And, Spirit put it in our hearts to go and finish in psychology, and I did that, and then we went into social psychology, and then industrial psychology. And it's been really a process. I can't say there was one reason why I started working this. I feel like I always knew I was going to work with people. I always knew that I was going to use my voice, because that's just part of my makeup and how I am, and my core. I always knew that I wanted to help others develop themselves in a very authentic and holistic way. I always knew that it had to do with, again, like I've always been told, you have a great radio voice, or you have great presence, you should be on TV, or you should be some type of model, or you should be like, you should be on TV, not really an actress, because you're not an actress, but like I would always get like radio or a trainer, or like a motivational speaker, or things of that sort. And I'm like, yeah, like I like that. And then people told me, like, start your vlog, start making videos, start making content online. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get there. But it's like, I want it to be authentic. I want it to be real. I don't want it to just make content, because I want it to be something that if I'm going to do it, is because I truly, truly believe. And then slowly but surely, Spirit started shaping everything. And here we are. And here we are, my lovies. Here we are. So if you want, you can also share, comment. What drew Andrew for some? What drew you to work where you are? If you want to, this is a relationship, my lovies. So, what drew you to work, or to do what you're doing, for a living, or whatever it is you do? What drew you to do that? They always say, it's funny because I think I can't say I fully understand it, because I don't think I ever will, but they do say like shamans get picked, and it's not a luxurious thing, and it's not. Seeing into people like this sometimes is really heartbreaking. It's like a bitter sweet. It's like how beautiful it is to be connected, and yet some certain things, it's like, why does that exist? Why does that have to play out that way? Why are those feelings there? Why are those thoughts there? How did that, and it's not necessarily me that needs to judge what's fair or not, even though I need to judge the situation. I need to be aware of the situation, but it's just curious to me. It's a great pain sometimes. It really is. It's a great pain sometimes. It's a beautiful pain. I had a reader in Oklahoma read for me at this place I love to go to. If you're ever in Oklahoma, Oklahoma was very present in the preliminary for some, but if you're ever in Oklahoma, there's this beautiful place, Craig's Curious Emporium. I love that place. And I went there and I got a reading done, and the person, she's like, you're a reader, and she was almost, it's kind of funny because then she got nervous after, and I'm like, it's fine, you don't have to be nervous, but she's like, wow, like you've been through so much. And I'm like, yeah, I know, that's part of it, huh? And she's like, and yet at the center of it, do you want to guess what's at the center of it? And I'm like, love. Love is at the center of it. She's like, yeah. And she flipped a card, and it was love. It was love at the center of it all. And that's what drew me here. Love. I can say like the material part of it. I guess I wanted to show you like the kind of like the logistics and the every turn. But really it's a deep love. It's a deep love for experience, and for all types of experiences, even those that trouble me. It's just love. All right, my lovies, that was beautiful. Thank you very much for inspiring that. If you want to share, I'd be more than happy to read what drew you to your work, where you are. And work can take on different things, right? Like in spiritual systems, work is not your 9 to 5 or your mid shift or your closing shift. Mid shift. For some of you have a mid shift. For some of you, Mindy. For some of you, Cindy. Work is not that. Work is whatever you do that's an energetic exchange. For example, a mama works all the time. A daddy works all the time. Students work all the time. Children work. Even when they're playing, they're working energies. Work is more like an activity of sorts, if you will. You go to the gym, you're doing work. You go to school, you're doing work. You go shopping, you're doing work. You're exchanging energy. You're cutting a cow for those, that have farmland or farms, because farms have been very present for some. You're doing work. You're gardening, you're doing work. In energy, you're doing work. So just because it's not, tied to a tax number, because we've associated that with work, doesn't mean you're not doing work. Anyways, my lovies, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get to it. Ooh, speaking of work, you got money. See, we associate money and work. You got money, my lovies. You got money coming in. You got your legacy for some of you. You got money, honey. You got a lot of money. You're feeling very wealthy. You're feeling very secure financially for some. You're not necessarily worried. For some of you, there could be a huge expenditure. I am getting that. In yesterday's reading, it did come in, but I don't think that I think we did do it a little bit of justice, but maybe not. For some of you, there's a huge expenditure in the field or a big expenditure, but it's going to be something fun. It could have to do with a home situation, because I am seeing the Ace of Hearts. For some of you, Homer, it could have to do with buying a lot of food, but that would be like a lot of food. Are you buying a lot of food? What are you buying food for? Is it like a banquet or something? Anyways, you got a surprise. For some of you, you do have dates. I told you, I feel the date. 8 of Hearts energy is a date. You could be, again, for some of you, going on a date. For some of you love making out with your spouse. I'm getting like tongue kissing. Oh, Jesus. That's fun. Go have fun, my loves. You one. Anyways, for some of you, going to be tongue kissing Kyle. For some of you, going to be tongue kissing Kyle. For some of you, you're going to stay for a while. For some of you, Michaela. Anyways, have fun. It feels good. 8 of Hearts. You got a surprise. You got some kisses for some. You got a surprise. You got a date. For some of you, a blonde female. For some of you, something unexpected when it comes to a big change. 10 of Diamonds. Or traveling an hour or so away from where you are. Who wants to peek? Who's this that wants to peek? Oh, certainly. Spirit saying certainly you're going to have a good time. Spirits are like, let's do it, my lovies. So you're going to have a good time. You're going to go an hour or so away from where you live. For some of you, could be taking a weekend getaway for you and your significant other, for you and someone special, and you're gonna have a really good time. For some of you, you're gonna get away with a blonde female who's not that special, but that's what you want to do. For some of you, you have a lot of flings. There's somebody that has a lot of flings. I'm getting that song. Somebody likes to do models. Got a lot of that. Got a lot of that. Talk about something. Got a lot. It's a song. It's G-Eazy. For some of you, there could be a tall white guy involved in a situation. G-Eazy is really tall and he's white. And he can sleep at night, because that's what makes him happy. He doesn't want to be a pappy. Oh, that was in the preliminary. For some of you, someone doesn't really want to be a parent, and they've been thinking a lot about that. Or they're kind of teetering, but, they don't do anything. It's funny because they have a lot of lies. It's like someone that they would be open, but I think they're scared. I think someone's scared, and someone deals with a lot of like shallow people or shallow connections, or someone likes to like, I am getting a diddler. What the heck, my love? He's like, somebody likes to like mess around with maybe youngsters, maybe people that are kind of like borderline, not legal for some. I'm just a messenger. Got a lot of that. Got a lot of that. So somebody got a lot of that, but now they're thinking like, I think someone's soul's asking them to reassess, but I get it. It's a challenge. Yeah, a lot of young ladies around somebody. 8 of Clubs energy. A young brunette For some of you, male, female, take it how it resonates. We are getting collective energies, but for some of you, I am feeling someone that messes around with a lot of young people. This could represent, someone in their teens or, 20s, a young person. Sometimes it also brings in the energy of a child. We did see that. Something about a chola for some, and something about chilo for some, something about chinos, something about Al Pacino. Eight of Clubs energy, administrative paperwork, a little bit of money coming in for some, a young brunette around you. For some of you, a lot of young ladies. I am getting someone with, it's a lot of young ladies. Someone is oh my gosh, anyways. For some of you, got you a model. For some of you, someone could be dating a model, or you are a model dating somebody. There's a lot of model energy in the field. But you got, for some of you, a paperwork, a contract of some sort, or you're dealing with a lot of paperwork or filing paperwork. For some of you, you're filing your taxes. Eight of Clubs energy. Maybe a little money from your taxes for some. Someone needs to file their taxes or pay for taxes. This is for an older female. Queen of Spades. The spades cut the story. Oh, and you got success. For some of you, your mama. For some of you, you could be spending time with a young female. For some of you, they're successful when it comes to administrative paperwork and older females involved in a situation. For some of you, Queen of Spades is first and foremost your mom. So your mom could be dealing with something that has to do with administrative paperwork or a secretary or a little bit of money, or she has to spend a little bit of money on something, or giving your mama some money. For some, there's success, or an older female. For some, take that how it resonates. Got a lot of that. Got a lot of that. Okay. Two wanted to speak overlapping, so we will do that. Okay, let's see. I told you have a brother for some. Jack of Hearts energy is your brother, your friend, or a son. For some of you, your brother could have a daughter, a teenager. For some of you, your brother or a friend could talk to you about a young lady who's shady. Okay, Jalissa, Josiah, something about a Kodiak fair. Jack of Hearts energy, Colorado. I am getting Wyoming. I am getting Washington. Something about Berlin. Something about the Berlin Wall. Jack of Hearts energy, a brother, a friend, a son. For some of you, this could be a brother-in-law. You got to do it right. And I'm seeing lows. For some of you, there could be paperwork for construction. A brother could be getting construction done in a situation. I'm seeing all these men walking by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 men involved in a situation. And then 2, 3 are getting in that car. 2 went in. 1's coming out. The one that had the Lowe's bucket. And now he's getting a ladder. For some of you, there's construction in something. And somebody can talk to you about paperwork when it comes to do with construction, or a little bit of money that has to be spent when it has to do with construction for some. And somebody needs money for their rent too. When's the rent due? Someone's thinking of their rent. Anger when it comes to a brother, anger when it comes to a friend, anger when it comes to a son. For some of you, a brother, Hassan. For some of you, a brother can tell you they're angry with a shady sister. This could be a half-sister for some. Someone's mad at a half-sister. For some, someone's mad at a shady lady, a shady young lady. For some of you, someone's mad because they feel like they were done wrong in a situation. Yep, there's that sister, Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts is a sister, a daughter, or a friend. This could be a half-sister for some, a little bit of anger in the family with siblings in this present moment, or something coming in very, very quickly. We have a Queen of Diamonds. She's shady. She's shady. Queen of Diamonds is a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind in a situation, who is upset. For some of you, Lisbeth. For some of you, Bassett. For some of you, a cafe. Shiloh. The name Shiloh. Fifth Ave. I'm trying to be the tram. I'm trying to be patient and allow the plane to go by. All right, we have two. For some of you, you have 2 children, or multiple, but 2 children are showing up. For some of you, you have 2 children. For some of you, there are multiple children. For some of you, there's somebody that has a female who has 2 children, who's trying to mince her words in a situation. This woman's a witch. For some of you, this woman's a witch. She is a witch. 3411. She is a witch. Spirit's asking us to add. Normally you don't add 11, but Spirit's asking us. 34 and 11 is what? 45? The age 45 could be significant. This woman's a witch. She's a vampire too, and she's mad. She's mad for some reason. She's mad. She's trying to drain someone or something. She didn't get her way in a situation, and for her, that's not okay. The name Kayla. The name Kayla is very present, or Michaela. She's mad. She didn't get her way in a situation. She deserves some type of standing ovation. She didn't get her way. What was her way? She wanted money. Because I'm opening up my wallet. Everything is happening for a reason. She wanted money, or she wanted energy. This woman is a drainer. Something about a strainer. This woman is a drainer. She wanted money in a situation. She didn't get it. She's having some type of temper tantrum. She wants others to pay. She's pissed. She wanted to get her way. 3546. She wanted to get her way. She feels played. 3552. She's trying to make herself the victim. 3553. Something about Victor. Something about Victorville. She's trying to make herself the victim in a situation. She's angry, this female. And this is really gonna she's really someone's really trying to she's procrastinating. She's really, for some of you have a female who's really trying to project her. Spirit was last night I was brought to, someone's been researching projections because she doesn't understand. This is the type of person that she's very cruel with her words. This is a Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is the type of person you have to really watch what you say around, because this person is trying to, she likes to play around. This person is trying to get you to say something or act out of character in some way. Okay, hold on now. This is what is coming in. Hold on in Spanish is like someone who's just like a nuisance. Like this person gonna even talk about how she oh my gosh, she cries. She even cries to her fucking children, and she talks about how she wants to commit suicide. But this woman's just on a rampage. Like she's really lost control of her faculties. It's like she's just allowed herself. Spirit's saying, for me, I've gotten to work with all types of people. I've seen all types of people on this planet. There are certain people that are very resilient. They're very resilient. The human being is very resilient. If you allow yourself to be. If you allow yourself to be weighed down by energies, you will be weighed down. You are willing it. Am I saying it's absolutely the easiest thing to overcome? Not necessarily. Especially when you are constantly being energetically attacked. Sometimes, though, we do it to ourselves. Someone's trying to make themselves a victim. I'm like, I have to be cautious with what I'm saying, because someone's trying to play a game. They're trying to make themselves like a victim in a situation, and they're almost reinforcing their insanity. It's like, for example, someone that plays with black magic wants to harm others, and on top of that wants to make themselves a victim in a situation. Oh no, because this is what they did to me. No. Let's not talk about what they did to you, my love. Hold your power. Someone's going through major towers in their life. There's a King of Cups involved, a Scorpio involved. A Scorpio could be significant, or something started in October. The devil. I felt it. It's like, this doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel good at all. This doesn't feel good at all. This doesn't feel good at all. Spirit is advising someone move away from a storm. Someone's being tortured. They're on a rampage too. I'm getting rampage. The Choice in the reverse. Gemini energy. Reckless. This is somebody's lover or somebody's undercover. Four of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. We did say we felt that in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. Three of Wands and the Devil. It looks like something is over. Someone's going through a tower. It looks like something is over. The powers are saying enough is enough. We have Archangel Raphael here. Uriel is here. Archangel Uriel is here. We have a Hierophant here. We have fighting here, competing here. We have Eight of Swords energy. Someone was up in their head. I'm happy for somebody. Even though they're still trying to find a war and make themselves a victim of a situation that they were there's no victim here. This person was some type of lover to somebody. Somebody could have even been married and been in some toxic connection. Someone cheated on their spouse to be with somebody else to pretend like they were their spouse too. Someone had a shit show in their life. And it looks like Spirit's trying to get somebody to clean up the mess. But they're obsessed with maybe fighting, maybe destroying something. They're looked at as a fool, so someone's shamed and embarrassed. This is the type of person easily would ruin their life by saying they have a mental disorder in order to get some type of pity, and then make themselves some type of like a victim to hack the city. They want to hack something. Somebody wants to get some type of financial assistance from the government. It's like claiming some type of like disability, but they're not disabled, or they're telling a lot of fables. Someone's like claiming something. They even want to see a lawyer, or they went to see a lawyer. I don't know, the Sawyer group. I don't know, some type of group for lawyers. This person wants to see something. This person would hire a crooked lawyer. This person is like, they're still waiting for more opportunities to be fucking toxic. Tanya. They're still waiting on more opportunities. Like, Spirit's like, this plan, whatever it is, it all failed. This person, it was an epic fail. The purse, something about a purse. Something about Percy. Something about Priscilla. They failed at whatever conflict they were trying to start out of insanity. Insomnia. Something about insomnia. Someone wasn't sleeping because they were too busy trying to start conflict, trying to destroy something, trying to provoke, trying to copy, trying to envy, trying to fight, trying to waste fucking time. Jesus. So Spirit's like, please find your mind, find your peace, my love. You are loved. Find your peace. Go and flow. This was a group of people working together, a group of fucking nut jobs, cheaters, liars, enviers, who want to be seen as something but are really like having great falls in their lives because of all the lies they tell, and they still don't get it. They still don't get it. Spirit sends them an opportunity to clean something up and they still don't fucking get it. And then on top of that, they think they're fucking hot shit. They think they are the smartest. They think you can't tell them shit. They want to be it's just crazy. This is really intense energy. It's like Spirit's trying to get someone out of their fucking shit show. They're angry because Spirit's like, enough is enough. That's it. You're cut off. Whatever it is, you're cut off. Someone could actually be like cut off. I'm getting like cutting off, like someone's like cut off. Like there's two brothers and a sister. Okay, I was getting two sisters and a brother, but two brothers and a sister. Take it how it resonates. And it's like, Victoria, it's like, that's enough. We're cutting you off. That's it. Like someone could have been like a spoiled, that energy was present. Someone's a spoiled brat and a spoiled liar. Again, this is the type of person, I am getting this hit for higher energy. This is the type of person that out of her fucking insanity would go and try to get somebody else hurt. This person is nuts. It's like, I think like even someone's family is like, they're being sacrificed. They feel stuck. They're being sacrificed. This person's losing. They're losing their mind, because what I'm getting is like, even someone's family is seeing very differently about them. They could have been about the bullshit with this person. For some, this could be actually a sister-in-law. Like, they could have been in the bullshit. Someone had a bunch of people fucking turned against you. They turned somebody against you, or they turned a group against you. This person turned a group against somebody. It could have been against an Empress energy, against like a very strong, against a High Priestess. Spirit showing us a High Priestess. Like maybe you foresaw something about this person. This could be a sister-in-law, or again, something about a grouper. Something about a state trooper. This person is heartbroken, but there was a lot of betrayal. This person wants to offer something to try to heal a situation. This person's been spying quite a bit. Yeah, this person was a gossiper, a liar, because they all wanted to turn. One second, my lovies. And now this person feels supposedly burned. But it's like you burned yourself with all of your fucking lies. The Page of Swords flipped. This person's a gossiper, a liar, a stalker, a thief. Oh, there's the thief. The seven of swords. And guess what we have here? A psychopathic man involved in a situation. King of Swords in the reverse. I told you, male, female, King of Swords, Queen of Swords in the reverse. I told you, a group of people working together with the Three of Cups. Jesus, Louises. Someone's feeling like they have a chemical imbalance, and it's because they do. Their stomach is all jacked up. Someone has a lot of anger inside of them. This person was exposed for being a liar and a thief and trying to harm somebody. This person was exposed. So this person is being seen. Lester, yep, the sun energy. A Leo could be significant. The sun energy, I told you, hold on. The sun energy, a Leo could be significant. They all feel heartbroken. They say, okay, here we go with this token. Something about the token economy. Someone could talk about a lot about cryptocurrencies. There's some type of unsticking in a situation because another choice was made. There were a lot of games played. It looks like cruel intentions was happening. Someone was living like a movie here. And they did a lot of manipulating. There were a lot of manipulations, a lot of risky behavior, especially sexually. This person could be very loose for some, male or female. Take it how it resonates. Yep, this person is under judgment and wants to act like a victim. This person is now left out. They are under judgment. They want to act like some type of victim. They don't want to give up, but this person has gone now. I'm getting from a 5 of Pentacles to a 2 of Pentacles. This person doesn't have a, what do they say? I don't like that saying, but this person, they did this. They were playing some weird game. Now this person's been left out. I do feel that. They failed at whatever game they were playing. They still don't want to give up. They still want to continue to entice or maybe like look for a vice in someone else. This person is trying to bully somebody by like looking for like a flaw or a character flaw. Someone is being still seen. They don't understand that they're still being seen by the divine. I don't think someone at this particular time cares too much. Something about Curtis. Something about a courtesy. Something about a courtesy call. Somebody could be checked into a hotel somewhere. They're going to be left out, and that's because Spirit needed it that way, because that's what they wanted for somebody else. The number 35 could be significant for some, and they're going to be in this for a long time. This is the type of person that they were protecting something. They protect what? They were trying to protect their integrity, but they're not integrous. Something about an intrepid. What is that? A Dodge Intrepid? Anyway, so you got an angry person here that brought something upon themselves and wants to act like a victim in a situation. This person's a bully and a stalker, a liar and a thief, working with a bunch of other people that were kind of the same energy, but there were two people, a man and a woman, working closely together. And it's like the brunt of the work they were doing, the brunt of the work, but they were also the biggest jerks, biggest liars, biggest thieves. Certainly, Spirit saying, certainly, there's an immature jerk that was also in cahoots with this person. Again, this person has some type of puppet. She was playing puppet master. and cause her own disaster. Jack of Clubs, because we are all one. What you do to another, you really do to yourself. Jack of Clubs energy. Someone that's slightly younger, slightly older, likes to look good, likes to dress well, likes to take care of themselves. In this present moment, this person is angry. For some of you, there's angers. For some of you, there's a couple around you that are not that well-meaning, that are very, very angry with a situation. For some of you, you will be hearing from somebody, from a young gentleman around your age who's also quite angry when it comes to a situation. Spirit is calling this person pathetic. The spirits are calling this person pathetic. This person is very immature, so take that with a grain of salt. These are people that are not too far from where you are. You have projects with these people, or for some of you, this person is looking into your projects. For some of you, there is a female around you. You will know who this is, however this energy is manifesting in your life. Being very cautious with the projects, or who you're talking to about your projects, or what you're saying about your projects. Because for some of you, like, this is the type of person that would want to know, like, oh, how did you get to be where you are? I guess it doesn't really matter, because if you're in your purpose, you're living in your truth, it doesn't really matter. But this is the type of person that would try to sabotage like a new project for you, because this person's looking into what you're doing. Or maybe if this person does know, this is the type of psychopath that would easily like waste her time, has nothing going on in her life or his life, take it how it resonates, would go, I don't know, like if you have like a restaurant, this person would like plant, I don't know, like cockroaches in your fucking shit, or some weird like scheme. This person has like weird things happening in their head. It's like things that for me, it's like a normal human being would not think these things. Like, I got this message yesterday and somebody's like, why would somebody want somebody to lose their job? You are absolutely right, my lovies. Why would they? Why would they? That is an excellent fucking question. One day we will know why people sabotage people all the time. We're not fucking 12, my lovies. We know these things happen, you know, and when it comes up in the readings, again, why would people want to fucking kidnap and murder people? Just because they said no, just because they didn't want to have sex with you. Like, I see that shit all the time. Not all the time, thank goodness. But you know, there are people that have stupid things happening in their head. This is just the way of things. I don't make the rules. I just follow them and read the energy, my lovies. For some of you, being cautious with your projects, because there is somebody that is wanting to willfully sabotage you in some way. This is the type of person, if you have a medical practice, this person will try to sue you for malpractice. It's like, what did you do to her? Nothing. If you do some type of even holistic, you know how many psychopath doctors there are? Someone that talks to you about limes, curing yourself with limes, and they try to make that, look at Dr. Sebi. Prime example, Dr. Sebi Spirit's giving us. That man, people wanted to sue him for telling people that if they ate healthier foods, their bodies would be healthier. And people wanted to bring him to the fucking Supreme Court. This is psychopathic people that live and are supposedly the thought leaders and the top medics and the top paramedics and the top physicians and the top nutrition. Maybe for some of you, this is very medically, it's going very medical. So for some of you, this isn't someone that works in the medical field, but someone's such a liar. A nurse could be involved in a situation. Anyways, and something about Ursula. Oh, Ulysses. Ulysses came in for some. Anyways, this person's like trying to nitpick everything that you do for some. So just being cautious, especially if you work in the medical field. You know, HIPAA violations are a real thing. I've seen people get fired over violating HIPAA things. So just being cautious, being on your, being, you're 10 toes down. I never use that, but for some of you like that, you're 10 toes down in a situation. So you're not going anywhere. Spirit doesn't need you to be worried, but just be cautious that someone is like on your fucking ass because they're so envious and mad because they didn't get their way in a situation, and because somebody's not the dad. This is the type of person that if, for example, they came to a reader, I have to tell you what spirit, it is my duty spiritually to tell you what's coming in. This is the type of person that wouldn't want me to tell somebody that they fucking lied and the baby's not theirs. They wouldn't want me to say that. I wonder why. Who would that benefit? Like, who does that benefit? Something about Benfica. 10 of Diamonds energy changes. when it comes to money, because this person, she's standing right on money, because there's changes when it comes to her money, and she's pissed. For some of you, you got somebody pissed, or a couple pissed, because there are changes when it comes to money. For some of you, these are family. I was feeling that. I'm like, watch this. For some of you, these are family members. There's a couple in your family who are pissed over an inheritance or money coming to you. Ace of Hearts energy is the family, is the home, is the couple. For some of you, changes in your home. For some of you, people you don't know. For some of you, Jack of Spades energy and Spirit saying these are people you don't know yet. Jack of Spades is a man, a group of men and women, or a group of women who don't have your best interest in mind. For some of you, these are people you don't know yet. Spirit saying that are going to be mad over some changes. For some of you, you could be moving into a place, and the people that are already there are going to be pissed. That's how Spirit's giving it to us. Twist. I'm seeing a honey barbecue twist chips. Fritos. You'll know what I'm talking about. Honey barbecue twists. For some of you, you'll be going somewhere. It's like you have to go into something, and there were people that were either cohabitants. For some of you, that cohabitating, or like something about Habitat for Humanity. For some of you, you could be going somewhere like, for some of you, I am getting the Amazon for some reason. Anyways, you're going to be going somewhere. People were already staying where you are. This could be a temporary stay. This could be a temporary rental. You could be temporarily renting something. It's like, something's gonna happen where okay, for some of you, I am getting like messing up an Airbnb type energy, like, or you coming in, or someone's gonna say that someone messed up a stay, like they messed up. Like, it's like you stayed in an Airbnb and it's like you didn't take care of it, but that's somebody's property. It's like kind of like that energy. So there's going to be an issue with that. These are people that you don't know yet for some. Something about Goya, something about Noya, something about noix, like noix, but I'm getting like in French, like nuts, noix. There's news, there's gonna be communication, there's going to be a betrayal. For some of you, it's like you're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get in trouble? Okay, for some of you, it's you. You're gonna get in trouble, my lovies. For some of you, it's like they're going to be two people that you're going to find very lovely at first. A king of hearts. Okay, 3 people. You and your significant other, or you and a loving gentleman, or a friend to you. Jelly. 2 people. For some of you, for some of you, okay, I'm getting a few different things. I'm getting, for some, you have 2 children with your ex, Susan. For some, you have Susana. You have, the names are coming in. You have 2 children with your ex who's mad over the house. There's an issue. Either you have to stay with the children, and you're going to feel betrayed. This person's mad at money. So whatever, this person's also with somebody else. For some of you, you broke up with someone, or you're not with the mother of your children, or take that how it resonates, or the father of your children. This person's already messing around with somebody else, or they were already messing around with somebody else. And then you have your children at home or staying with family. And there's going to be a little bit of an issue here. But at the core of the issue is the money that's from this divorce or the separation. For some, you are feeling, or you're going to feel betrayed by a stay somewhere with 2 people that at first are going to seem like well-meaning people, but then it's going to be some type of an issue because of, like, again, something that has to do with a property value for some is coming in. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. And something about the Americas. The Americas are coming back in. For some of you, in this present moment, you have people who don't have your best interest in mind about an hour or so away from where you are. There's a female who's really pissed off, or a group of females who are really pissed off. For some of you, there's a cliquey situation happening here as well. For some of you, there's an immature man who was or is dealing with a bunch of females. This man has a significant amount of money, but these females are kind of after this person's money. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. This man is like, he's not even serious about any of these people, but these people are really like clingy, very vampiric. They want this man. They want his money. But this man doesn't even know what he wants in his life. I doubt he wants to give anybody his money either. I doubt it highly. Because this man, all he cares about is what things look like. This person's very immature. and he deals with a lot of immature men around this person. Yeah, this man don't give two shits. He just eats these people up, snack. This person can like to eat, but he's protected. He's protected. He's protecting himself, and he's protected. This man, he ain't fucking playing. For some of you, as a single bachelor, from their white tears and their pride, I'm seeing a bunch of, dark skin, light skin. Take it how it resonates. I'm seeing a bunch of liars and light skin ladies who are shady, but take it how it resonates. Light skin, dark skin, whatever. For some of you, you got people fucking fake crying out here out of their privilege and their fucking tears. I told you, for some are spoiled brats, and this man's protecting himself because he sees this. He sees these people as spoiled brats. What wants to peek from all the back here? What wants to peek from all the way back here? That they're vampires. This man sees them for who they are. For someone sees people, he's a little immature, a little insincere, a little insecure, so he attracts this type of energy. But the good thing for him is he's protected and he knows how to work with this type of energy. They don't know he's the biggest vampire. He's a big hoe too, but he's the biggest vampire. This man's not falling for no okie doke. For some of you, I did feel a man who sleeps around a lot, but he has some type of protection over him for one reason or another. Just because he's immature and really insincere and really insecure, eventually he's gonna grow out of it because he has some type of protection over his life, over his wife, his future wife, and these hoes ain't loyal, and he knows that. They want his fucking money. They want to drain him. They want to eat him up. And he's like, nah, you're good. This fake sister who also this person wants to pretend like, no, this is somebody else. This Queen of Hearts. Who's losing all her privilege, and she's a gaslighter and a liar. He could have had a friend who he liked to bend, but he's woken up. Somebody's woken up from the fact that a sister or a friend or someone he wanted to just murder. Something about a murder. Oh yeah, she wanted to murder him. Black square. This person is losing her marbles. For some, I think somebody's waking up. Even if this person had a bunch of snacks, but he had one person that he would run to that he trusted, that was his friend, and he realized she ain't shit either. She's just a liar and privileged. I'm just a messenger. Boom. Anything else, my lovies? I think that's good. Where we at? We're at 1:55. 1 hour and 55 seconds. All right, Queen of Diamonds. What else do you want, honey? In the long run, there's a delay. She's trying to delay a situation. This person is sick. 8 of Spades energy. She's not doing okay. She's stressed. She's not doing well physically or spiritually or psychologically. This person's not doing that great. When it comes to this friend, this person also has an issue with her son. This person is sacrificing her son's energy. Ooh, in this present moment. Ooh, yes. Ooh, look at her. This person sacrifices her son's energy. For some of you, this is someone in a work situation who only gives a damn about money. There's a gentleman in a work situation who this person's also worried about. This person could have slept around in work. This person sacrifices her son's energy in some way, or she is sacrificing her son's energy in some way. Okay, boom. But there are delays for some and some type of anger because there needs to be a face-to-face had with a female. For some of you, anger. For some of you, this is a brother's ex-wife. For some of you, this is a brother's wife. Jack of Hearts energy and a sister. For some of you, there could have been a brother, a sister, and then a brother. It feels like family turning on each other after a drama was created with a female who was not that great. For some of you, this is someone's ex, a brother's ex, who plays with hex work and could have been turning the family against each other. And they all fell for the okie doke. Jack of Spades. Oh my gosh, people that are an hour or so away from where you are. These two people, for some of you, you definitely have a simp around you. This man who's traveling with this female who doesn't have your best interest in mind. For some of you, Hermania. For some of you, in a work situation, there is a female and a gentleman who want to have some type of conversation. They don't have your best interest in mind. These are people about an hour or so away from where you are. There are big changes when it comes to a work situation. And for some of you, you're going to feel the pressure of a situation. Again, when the Queen of Diamonds and the Nine of Clubs are together, for me, it's not that it's, you do have a bunch of drama in the field for some, like nothing that you can't handle. It's just drama of life, but for some of you, when these two come together, the Queen of Diamonds and the Nine of Clubs, that's a female in a work situation. It's like the pressure is on when it comes to a project. For some of you, you could be working with a well-meaning man and a female who's like a manager or an overseer of a situation, and she just wants the project really, really done. There are changes when it comes to, or sudden abrupt changes. For some of you, may have to travel for work with a couple of people, with your boss, and maybe for some of you, something about Victorville is coming in. Victorville could be significant. You have to travel, but these people have they're well-meaning people. They're just going to be angry. There's going to be hardballing in a situation. I don't think it's anything too crazy. For some of you, there is hex work. I'm going to speak, and someone commented, but I didn't see the whole thing. Someone's going to go speak somewhere. Anyways, Eight of Spades to the Jack of Spades did show its face as well. So for some of you, you do have a female who's angry because her black magic is backfiring. I did feel that. And it's the season for that. So for some of you, there's manipulations that are backfiring. It doesn't have to be black magic, Eight of Spades. Denise Williams commented, and always remember. Okay. But for some of you, there's black magic backfiring on a female, so just keep that in mind. Always remember, as Denise said, and always remember that what you put out, you get back. And if you put out lies, you're going to get lies back. If you put out, trying to harm others to get your way in a situation, you're going to get harmed later on. So always remember that. Anything else? No, we're good. All right. That's it, my lovies. A lot of traveling for some. Travels have been very in your field, my lovies. All types of travels, moving around a lot around your area. For some of you, more distance travels. You got surprises for some date night. You're going to travel, my lovies. You got some fun travels. Anyways, 105.15. 105.15. Taking out the trash, my lovies. Eight of Spades to the Jack of Spades is people that are willing to do stuff to harm you. And it also brings in the energy of dark manipulation of energy. So people that could have slandered, lied, made up stories, or even actually paid for work. I did get for some, you do have energies of people who paid for work, for spiritual work, or kitchen witches, they tried to do beauty spells. They tried to do money spells. For some of you, somebody wanted somebody left out, and that's using lies and manipulation. And so that's what they manifested in their life. You got to travel not too far from where you are. All right. Anything else, my lovies? I think we did good. My lovies. That was good. What say you? I say true. Stay well, my lovies. You know what? The archetypes did want to speak with you. So we'll do a hedonist. For some of you, inspires. This is like very Empress, but a very sensual Empress energy. I told you this is a flow, my lovies. This is a goal. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in yourself. You're gonna be celebrating the beauty in yourself, my lovies. You're gonna adorn yourself. I'm getting that song by let my love adorn you, please, baby. You've got to know, you know that I adore you. Spirit adores you, my lovies. You got to play that song. Play that song, my lovies. Play that song. These lips can't wait to kiss your skin. I think he says something else, but I like to remix it because I don't like what he says. It sounds a little weird. And these eyes, yeah, can't wait to see your grin or your smile. Ooh, baby, 'cause let my love adorn you. Let my love adorn you, my lovies. Oh, we got a gambler. Willingness to follow intuition, even when others doubt you. Your willingness to follow intuition, even when others doubt you. That's part of what Spirit made me learn getting to this. And maybe for some of you, that's also the your truth. What got you to where you are and what's going to get you to where you want to go is your willingness to follow your intuition and grow even when others doubt you. You got a father here, talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. And we got a prostitute, accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Boom. We got a father, talent for creating support and supporting life, a positive guiding light within a tribal unit, and opossum for some, an apostle, prostitute, accentuates the challenge, the tailor, accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. For some of you, there are you know what Spirit's making us think? There are very positive masculine energies in our society, and they are necessary. Thanks to the kindness of a lot of gentlemen and ladies, I was able to finish my degree. Again, I walked away from, my stability. I didn't have anybody fucking taking care of me. I don't have family pitching in. I don't have any of that. So I had to gamble and take a chance on life and allow Spirit to guide me. And I had beautiful people. Sure, I met a lot of creeps that wanted quid pro quo. I'll give you this, but I want that. Even if they told me, no, I'm just doing this from the kindness of my heart. No, I noticed it wasn't the truth. For some of you, you have that in you, or you have that in you. You have it in you? Okay, my lovies, this is you. And for some of you, you have that around you. You have that father nurturer that nurtures people so that they don't feel like they have to gamble their soul. People always like to, you can tell when people are hurt people because, they want to use a hoe, and even if somebody's not a hoe, they want to project wholeness onto somebody and use them as a prostitute versus a father. Think about how a father treats females versus how a pimp treats females. And I'm not just talking about, male, female, take it how it resonates. It's more the analogy and the energy, not necessarily like this for sex type of thing, but that's how it's coming in. For some of you, you have people that are willing to nurture a situation and be a positive force in a tribal unit, and they're not asking you to compromise the integrity of your soul. They will support you even without you compromising the integrity of your soul. Because asking for support energy has been very present. Not everybody's going to treat you like a prostitute. That tells you a lot about what they are willing to do with their soul. If they treat you like a prostitute, it's probably because they are a prostitute in some way, if that makes sense to you. You got a guide. You're a guide, my lovies. Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself, because wisdom, it represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. For some of you, you're going to get major help from somebody. I had a dream like that. I had a dream where like someone, and it made you cry. Someone just came out of nowhere, and it's like, it's going to remind you of an old friend. Someone's going to remind you of someone you used to know that really let you down. You could have been years. It could have been years. You could have been friends for years. And 01-11-11 was on the clock. 01-11-11. Someone let you down in the past, but it's like you're going to meet someone, and they're going to come in so like selflessly as a guide, because they really see the power in you. You're going to have to trust. And when you finally like allow yourself, it's going to like unlock something within you, and it's going to make you just cry of joy. Like it's going to be like a bittersweet. It's that bittersweet feeling of like, wow, like just enjoy it when it comes. You'll know when it comes. Anyways, my lovies, stay well. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies.